Sagittarius, hi, welcome to Burning Waters of the Moon Tarot. My name is Desiree and I am going to do a shadow reading for you today. This series I've been using the original tarot by Brigh. Oh, here it is. I bought this deck because of this misprint here. I already have this Rider Waite on a different cardstock and a different backing, of course, and also by Brigh. But Pentacles, I just cannot. I just thought that was the funniest thing, so I'm like, I have to have this deck. Oh, let me smudge. Okay. All right, Sagittarius. So I would like to say that if this reading doesn't quite fit what you're going through today or how you're feeling, I would urge you to try the other readings for the shadow. You could have a placement somewhere that is dealing specifically with your issue, your problem, and pull up your birth chart and see where all of your placements are. I would look at your moon, Pluto, and sun. And another thing that I suggest is to try your sidereal sign. In tropical astrology, Western astrology, what we're using and what most people use. Tropical astrology, my sun is in Scorpio, but my in sidereal astrology, my sun is in Libra. And I actually feel like I have a lot of qualities of Libra, sometimes even more so than Scorpio. So I'm actually a good mix between the two. And so I urge you to try looking into sidereal as well. Okay, so let's see what we have for you, Sagittarius, fire sign. Okay, and like I said, this is a shadow reading, okay? So sometimes it might be a little hard to take in, and it might be hard to even relate, because our shadow is something that we create to save us, to keep us from pain, to keep us happy. You know, it puts the wool over our eyes. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just something that was done for our survival. Whoa, that fell out. Okay, so all in reverse. We've got a Knight of Cups, we've got a Ten of Pentacles, and we've got a Three of Cups. Okay, so let's see. There's definitely a discontentment here. And I feel like there's sort of like some blocked emotions, and I am feeling it has to do with the sense of like security. It maybe has to do with like a group here. Three of Cups and these two kind of go hand in hand. This is about family, generational things, passing things on and being happy and having like a legacy basically. And this is like a group type thing. Group, what's the word? What is the word I'm thinking of? The coming together of groups and for a like cause, and that could be family. That can also just be friends. You know, you guys have common interests, and all of these are in reverse. So there's definitely some blocked energy, definitely some things that we need to work on. So I'm going to use the Baroque Tarot by Mucci to figure out what is going on here and seeing what it is that we need to work on for your shadow, Sagittarius. This was a Kickstarter deck, this Baroque deck, though I do believe that they have some for retail sale right now. And I thought maybe it was on Amazon, but I'm not quite sure. So, okay, let's see. Sagittarius, Knight of Cups in reverse. We've got Justice, Four of Cups, and Queen of Swords. These two cards for me are kind of the same, almost the same, almost. I know they both have swords, and but they're the same in that they kind of deal with the same thing. You know, the Queen of Swords is very upfront and truthful, and she doesn't let emotions get in the way. Whereas Justice, you know, Justice is blind, and Justice has to not let emotion get in the way. And it's all about, you'll have to excuse my nails. I dropped a pot. I'm sorry, I knocked over a flower pot, and I tried to scoop all the dirt back in, and so there might be a little bit of dirt in my nails, so excuse that. I just had to give that disclaimer. I'm in between polishes too, so I gotta let the nails breathe. So both of these cards are impartial. And here with the Knight of Cups in reverse, we've got the Four of Cups, and this card is a card of not realizing what you have, not being able to see your gifts. And what I'm getting here is that with the Knight of Cups being in reverse, there is some blocked emotion, and I'm feeling that you feel that you're having to hide your emotions for a particular reason. Like you are consciously keeping your emotions in the background. You're not allowing yourself to be expressive. I had to get a drink of tea there. And I'm feeling that because you're doing that, you're missing out on a lot. You're not living your life to the fullest because you're not able to express yourself. You're not able to tell people how you really feel. People can't get to know you if they don't understand you, and people can't understand you if you don't give them something to work with. So let's pull some cards for the reverse Ten of Pentacles. Got Two of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, and Ten of Swords in reverse. Lots of air energy here. So air, this card is Libra, which is air. Queen of Swords is obviously water of air. And then we've got these Two of Swords and Ten of Swords, air and air. So this is definitely in your mind. So you are caught up in your mind. You're superly worried, like superly. You're very worried about this, and it takes up a lot of mind space for you. And I think it might be that you're putting on a show. You're being somebody you're not really, and it's all in an effort to keep from showing your true self and expressing yourself. And so you're hiding behind this mask basically, but it's wearing you down. It's not making you happy. And so how we would relate this to the shadow is, if you can go back and think of a point in time in your life, or several times, in which you were unable to express yourself. You couldn't be who you had to be. You had to put on a fake front. Whether it be, you know, pretending to like your mom's boyfriend, or pretending to, I don't know, like a guy or a girl. Whatever it was, you learned that it was better for you to hide your true self. It was better for you, it was safer for you to not be who you really are. And it makes me think about, my family's from Mexico, and my on my mom's side, her family came up about like early 1800s from Mexico. And so my family is indigenous. And it makes me think of how when the Spanish came and conquered the Aztec people and all the people of that region, they had a specific religion, if you want to call it a religion. They had a way of life that they followed, but they couldn't once the conquistadors came, and they had to hide it within the Catholic religion. Okay, and so within the Catholic religion, there's all the Catholic idols are representations of the theots, is that's what they are called, which are, can be considered a god, but it's hidden within the religion so that they could practice their religion in secrecy. And that's kind of the vibe I'm getting here, is that you are practicing being something else because you are too afraid to bring that to the forefront for whatever reason. So let's get a reading here on the reverse Three of Cups, Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Lovers, and Strength in reverse. Wow, that's amazing. I feel that what really sticks out here is this Lovers card. This is a major arcana card, along with Justice here, and Strength is also major arcana, but the Lovers really is pulling out because it's also a relationship here. While this is a group type relationship, this is a a relationship with another person. And this is like a true connection, almost, I want to say, like almost soulmate type thing, finishing people's sentences. I wanted to say sandwiches. That's from Frozen, in case you didn't know. This is a true heartfelt connection that is almost divine in nature. And I see you coming out of this. I really do. But what I see happening here is that you're really I think it's going to take someone else to help you. I think it's gonna take someone else to help you see who you really are, and what you are is beautiful. The Strength card being in reverse here, this talks about inner strength and self-confidence. It's a Leo card, if that helps in any kind of way. And Sagittarius, you're a strong fire sign, and people like you, okay? But I feel that you might have to look to a friend or someone that you trust, and share with them these feelings that you've been feeling, and just kind of put it out there. And I think that person can help you see who you are and help you appreciate yourself. And sometimes, with relationships, I know marriages and things that I've learned in my marriage is that my better half, no, not better, we're equal, my equal, he helps me see things about myself that I wouldn't normally notice. And sometimes he will say things to me, and I'm like, really? Like, oh, I never would ever have thought that about myself. And I have friends that do that to me too, that will help me see things about myself, to help me see the beauty. And sometimes it's either we're just oblivious to it, or we just don't even believe that we can even be beautiful, or that we have that capacity to, or that anybody would even notice, and so I'm seeing that you should call on the help of someone you trust. I wouldn't say, I'm with Three of Pentacles here and Three of Cups here in reverse, I don't think it's a group thing. I think you're putting this on for the group, but I don't think this is something you would share with a multitude of people. 2 people at the max, that's pushing it and going into the group. But say, hey, maybe you and your mom are close, and then you have this BFF or your cousin, somebody who you trust, and let them know what's going on, and try to see yourself through their eyes. And I think that will help you take the first steps in realizing your awesomeness. So, Sagittarius, just know that you are loved and you are special, even though you try to hide it. Have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Bye.